West Virginia set to play Iowa State in Athens, Iowa. Can they take down the Cyclones? Let's talk about it.
We got a lot of grit. We got a lot of hard-working people. Don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. West Virginia Mountaineers, don't ever quit. God bless the Mountaineers, and God bless West Virginia.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to your favorite podcast, the Hard Edge Podcast. I'm happy to be back. I was gone for a week, but finally back. We're talking WVU baseball and football. So let's get straight into it. I'm glad I'm back here today. Sorry for I was gone for so long. I was actually at a football camp and a basketball camp. So we're going to put that aside and get straight back to the point. Back into the podcasting. So let's get straight into it. WVU baseball. They ended on a great note, winning, going to the finals in the College World Series. Biggest achievement in WVU history baseball, and they finished with the best record. Can that contribute to next season? This is what Steve Sabins is doing right now. They bring in a very interesting transfer, Jack Cannon. Jack Cannon, learn the name. I'm not even sure if he's going to be a starter yet. Steve Sabins is bringing in talent already. This isn't the deep breakdown yet. This is just one player that I wanted to ask y'all. Do y'all think this guy can contribute in 2027? Can he start? Can he play at all? But I thought his tape looks pretty good, and his stats show it too. So he's 6'3", 215. He plays outfield. He could be a tag team with Armani Guzman. And you probably don't understand why I say that right now. He could be Batman and Robin. He could be Batman and Robin next year if Armani Guzman comes back. You don't know why? He had 51 steals. That is 10 more than Armani Guzman. I know he's playing at a lower level, but that can still contribute. That is a high number. You don't just go out there and do that easily. You have to have some talent. So this guy has got talent. He's a speedster. He has 64 RBIs. He had multiple triples. He had 88 hits last season, 10 home runs. So he could also hit the rock too. He has a missile arm from the outfield. He's throwing multiple people out. So I'm really excited about this guy. I think he can make an impact. But I don't know. I'm not the biggest baseball guy, so I don't know if lower level contributes. But as we saw in 2026 this season, we went from D2 level and contributed it to Big 12 and College World Series level. So I don't know if this type of level can contribute, but looking off the stats, he looks like he could contribute. And he's a junior, so he's one more year left. But it would be great if this guy could show up and show out. And just drop your thoughts down below on WV Baseball. They also got a few pitchers for the bullpen because they're losing a few. They're losing Ian Korn, Reese Bassinger. There's one other one, but he wasn't a starter. Oh, Dawson Montesa. So we lost most of our bullpen. We need to get a few back. I think Max Yell should stay. So if he can stay, that'd be great because he's the Big 12 Pitcher of the Year. So we're really excited about this 2027 squad already. Steve Sabins is working hard, bringing in good transfers. So let's get on to the next subject. This is going to be a little bit shorter episode. I'm just trying to ease my way back into the podcast after getting down for a week. So Pat White jersey retirement. 5 is not going to be worn anymore. And they are retiring it 5-5. Well, that's a great date to retire his name because he's number 5. And it's going to be versus Coastal Carolina. I'm going to that game. I bet they're going to do something cool to retire it. Maybe we'll just do an unveiling, but maybe What I would love to see, and I think this would be really cool for more fans to even come. I know it's already sold out, but maybe they could squeeze a few extra in there because I know people would want this. Towels. If they had like a towel that had like it's like basically like it's like an animated. It's like the back of him like going like this, and it's like number 5, and then under it's like his autograph, like just printed, not his actual autograph. But I think that'd be really cool. Or just 5 or Pat White in the signature, something like that. I think would be really cool. What do y'all think? Do you think they're gonna do that? I don't think they're gonna do it, but that's an idea of mine that I thought would be really cool. I really want them to get a towel for the first game of the year. I'd really like to get a towel to hang it up back there. I think I have a wall's almost full now. 2 flags and a card case. And the bear fills up this wall, so I can still fit it in somewhere. I think that would be really cool. Advertising, and I think we should do towels more often because I think they're really cool, especially when the fans show up too. And you could also get some advertising off it. I know a few years ago we were doing Coke Zero, but you can get some other brands. So, Pat White, probably the best Mountaineer of all time. Probably not my favorite. He's probably a close second or third. For me, I'm a Tavon Austin guy. But he had over 10,000 total yards. He was the only quarterback in NCAA history to go 4-0 in bowl games. He led WVU to 3 straight 11-win seasons, the best season of all time from the Mountaineers. Best stretch, he was in Heisman contention. So this was the best Mountaineer of all time. He led this program and kind of jump-started it from, when was he playing? It was like in the 2000s all the way up to the end of Dana Holgorsen, all the way up through then. They had momentum, and then the momentum kept going all the way up to Dana Holgorsen. But now we're just going slowing down because we haven't been jump-started. But maybe this year, Michael Hawkins, Scotty Fox, Cam Cook, Tayron Francis, and Prince Strong can jumpstart this program back up again and make us a national relevance and a powerhouse in the college football world. So we're going to be talking about WVU versus Iowa State today. We've already predicted the first 4 games. Right now, I have us going 3-0. 3-0 right now. This Iowa State and Oklahoma State is a toss-up for me. And there's one other game. I don't have us losing more than 2 games in the first 6 games. Or 3 games. It's either 2 or 3 losses. We're not losing any more than that. If we somehow get 4 losses, that's not going to happen. But if we do, questions will have to be asked. Because this is a very, very talented team. Probably the best running back room we've had in years, with the nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook. Best O-line we probably had since 2023. And over $5 million spent on the O-line. The defense was a question mark. So our D-line has talent, but we just don't know about the depth. The corners are a big question mark. Our safeties are unbelievably. We have a lot of depth there. Nickel room's good, but the question mark is the defense. If this defense is good, I have us 9 wins. If the defense is bad, 6 or 7 wins. Maybe one more with the bowl, but I don't see us winning many games if this defense isn't very good. I still think we could sneak a few in there. Maybe if this defense isn't very good, I think we get 7 wins with an 8-win bowl game. But if this defense is awesome, I think West Virginia can go 9-4 and get a bowl win. Or go 8-5 and get a bowl win. So this O-line is going to be really good. They're going to be some maulers. They're going to destroy the D-line. This quarterback is going to have maybe 3 times as much time as last year. And also we have a good quarterback. So two power forward level quarterbacks. Michael Hawkins, he should have started people were saying that he should have started over Dante Moore, which, if y'all don't know, is in the NFL right now and was a star at Oklahoma. So this is just showing you how good he was. I think the reason he didn't start at Oklahoma was because of his NIL and just the hype, maybe some donors that wanted him to start because they paid for him and they wanted him to start. But he's an elite runner, and he also has a sneaky good passing ability. Can throw the deep ball, but he's an elite runner, probably the best runner since Garrett Green. He might be faster than Garrett Green. Maybe not as elusive, but he's a speedy guy. So let's get on to this prediction here. Their QB, Jalen Randall. Not sure if that's his name, but that's what I wrote down. I can't really read it. He's a very mobile guy. But a big question mark for Iowa State is their O-line. They had a big turnover. None of their transfers they had in is power forward level transfers. So this is why I have this game marked as a win, a check mark. Because our D-line isn't outstanding, but they're good. And their O-line is horrible. They didn't have any 4 stars. They had a few 3 stars, but barely even 3 stars. They had 3s from D2. They relied kind of like us we were last year. They heavily relied on the D2 and the lower level P4 competition. So this team is going to be kind of like last year. I had them set as maybe a 5 or within the 6-4 range wins for Iowa State this year. Their QB is very vulnerable to turnovers. He had many interceptions last year. He's a very mobile guy, so the West Virginia team has to be on point. And I know last year we weren't very good against the QB run. I think we need to be ready for this because he's a very good runner, so we need to be ready. Maybe get a few QB spies in there. Since we don't need to worry about the rushing attack, they probably don't have any rushers that could burn us. So we could take one guy out of the D-line and just put him as a QB spy. So that's basically all we need to do to win this game. They have one receiver that came in from ECU. He was a really good stud there. But our cornerbacks are a big question mark. We double team him. So I have this as a win. They had last year Iowa State had a huge roster turnover. They don't have the best offense, and I think this offensive line, if we could just get in to their quarterback, we will have more than 4 sacks in this game, and also having us with 1 interception in this game. So defense will win this game. We will win this game by our defense. Our offense is going to show up. Best offense we've had in years. I have us winning this game 28-24 based on the defense. That's what I've been saying in all these. Based on the defense. I'll probably make an updated prediction after the Coastal Carolina game for all the games. Based on the defense. So, defense has 5 turnovers in this game. Maybe more. If this D-line can disrupt this horrible, kiddish O-line, we could win this game by a lot. 28-24, though. I think this offense will score practically on every drive. Maybe three or 4 drives they don't score. But I think 28-24 based on the defense. I have this defense in this simulation here not being the best. So even with a bad defense, I have us winning this game. We are actually underdogs in this game. West Virginia is known to be an underdog. So we actually have been pretty bad as the favorites. As a favorited team, we have not played very well. So kind of like being the underdogs. So in 2023, we were picked 16th in the Big 12. 14th in the Big 12. And then we went 9-4. So we are known to be the underdogs, and we know how to be it. So I have this team turning a few eyes this season and having a great season. I have us. And 7 wins is a great season for me. I know maybe a Michigan fan or an Ohio State fan would say that's a horrible season, but I think for me, 7 wins I'd be really happy with. after what we've experienced for the past few years. So, I'm really excited for this game. I think it'll be a really good game to watch. And hopefully we can turn out. We can probably get some fans in Athens. And if we can, hopefully we can win it. West Virginia fans travel very well. So, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for doing my predictions. What do y'all think about them? Put in the comments what y'all think about my predictions. Do y'all disagree? Agree? You can tell me why you agree and why you disagree in the comments. I think it'd be really cool to see what y'all think. But I think this is a good prediction for them. And West Virginia is also, one last thought before we get out of here. They are only 18-point favorites in the Coastal game. What do y'all think about that? I'll leave it at that. I definitely don't agree with that. I have them winning by at least 20, at least 25. I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all have any thoughts about that? So thank y'all for watching. This is a little bit of a shorter episode. Tell me if y'all like the little shorter episodes or the longer episodes. I like filming both, but whatever y'all think. So thank y'all for watching. I know I've said that like 8 times in a row. So we'll see y'all later. Hope y'all had fun. Me and the bear had fun, definitely. And we'll see y'all in a few days. Peace.